I'm gonna put everything on you to you be the guys, and everything that we share our roles. I think it's gonna be great. It's gonna be amazing, and it's gonna be fun.
We feel like a game changer for us. Can't wait to get to know him more, and I think going to be a real important part of this 2024 Yankees, and excited to see what he can do.
You know, you have guys in front of you, you have guys behind you, but at the end of the day, we always want to be better than ourselves and take the best of ourselves out there. So thinking that mindset of being a rookie every year, I mean, it takes the 1,000% that I need to go out there and play harder and harder every day.
I think when you add Juan Soto, we are way more balanced. We are a hungry group. We feel like as a group we have a lot to prove, and we've got to not really talk about it, but we've got to go show Yankee fans in the baseball world that we're a team to be reckoned with.
We put the pressure on ourselves. We just got to go out there and do what we do. We all prove it that we can play in the big leagues, and we've been here because we can play, so we just got to go out there and do the same thing we've been doing the past years.
Juan Soto still thinking like a rookie, certainly not playing like one. We take a look at the Yankees starting lineup presented by Toyota. Gleyber Torres in the leadoff spot today. Soto batting second, Judge third, Giancarlo Stanton batting cleanup, followed by Anthony Rizzo, Anthony Volpe, Alex Verdugo in left, Jose Trevino behind the plate, and Oswaldo Cabrera. So I think we all agree that if DJ LeMahieu were not on the injured list, he'd be in the leadoff spot. It's Gleyber Torres today, and Boone has options. Gleyber, Volpe, DJ when he comes back. Some good things.
Yeah, I think Gleyber gets a nod early on, but I think what we saw last year, how he really graduated as a hitter in the power department, in putting the ball in play and being a run producer. He's more of a middle-of-the-lineup hitter, but he'll be leading off today. I love seeing Giancarlo Stanton batting fourth. I was a little surprised that Rizzo wasn't there, but then you dig deep down, and you got a lefty out on the mound. He's got good numbers against him, and Stanton had a good spring training.
Stanton finished spring in a nice fashion. I think that 4, 5, and 6 in the Yankee lineup is where Aaron Boone is going to move things around a little bit. Bob's right about the leadoff spot. Ideal situation is DJ LeMahieu comes back healthy and is the DJ LeMahieu of the second half, has an on-base percentage of around .380. When you're talking about other options, Verdugo could be an option. His career on-base percentage is around .340. Boone said yesterday that against lefty pitching, Birdie could be an option. He had about a .350 on base. I know Volpe with the speed, Bob, is someone that people talk about a lot, but he's got to show he can get on base more. The on-base percentage was under .300 last year. We all think that .209 is going to go up, so when the batting average goes up, so will the OBP.
But still not near the bottom, kind of in the middle of that lineup. Let's take a look at how things have sort of shaken out for the outfield, and that was a area that Brian Cashman wanted to address. And you take a look at the revolving door of outfielders last year, 14 different players used, third most in Major League Baseball, but the Yankees bring in reinforcements. They got Alex Verdugo. They bring in Juan Soto, Trent Grisham. They get from the Padres as well in that trade for Soto. Jack, all with plus wars, all with very good defensive skills, and then left-handed bats.
All hit from the left side. The Yankees only got about a quarter of their home runs from the left side last season. When you're the Bronx Bombers and you play half of your games at Yankee Stadium with that inviting right field porch, you need to add some more pop from the left side. And Verdugo actually becomes the 6th left fielder to start on opening day in the last 6 seasons. You want to win a bet against your friends? See if they can name the previous 5. It is Stanton, because I can't. Stanton, Gardner, Clint Frazier, Gallo, Cabrera, and now Verdugo.
You had to look down at your cheat sheet to get that?
I had to cheat, yes.
I'm glad you brought up Verdugo, though, because he's that outfielder that I'm really going to be locking in on. If you think about him being traded over to the Yankees and transitioning into this clubhouse, into spring training, it has been very under the radar. Juan Soto has gotten all of the attention, and rightfully so. Verdugo is hitting 7th in this lineup, and you think about the piece of the puzzle that he was with the Boston Red Sox. He was more a focal point. To Jack's point, he could lead off, he could hit in the middle of the lineup. Now he's hitting 7th on opening day and kind of flying under the radar. I'm wondering if that's going to suit his personality well. Everybody else can take all the attention. I'm going to be the guy putting up some big numbers, playing whichever corner outfield spot you need me to play.
Well, a guy who always gets the spotlight is Aaron Judge, and earlier Meredith Marakovits caught up with Judge and got the captain's thoughts on how his team is feeling ahead of opening day.
Aaron, can you describe the excitement in the clubhouse right now? How excited are you guys to get the 2024 season started?
We're excited. You know, a lot of work, a lot of preparation in the off season and spring training to lead to this moment. So now I think the boys are excited to get out there and play a game.
With the addition of Juan Soto, the expectations for this offense are sky high. What do you think the offense is capable of?
You know, I could sit here and tell you a lot of things, but, you know, we just got to go out there and do it. I think that's the most important thing is, you know, like I said, all spring guys have prepared the right way, you know, a different level of focus coming in here, and you know, we got to go out there and show it now. I can't really, I'm not going to put anything out there.
Well, your first test will be Framber Valdez on the mound. What's the biggest key in trying to get to him?
He's a great pitcher. You know, had quite a few good years. You know, it's been impressive to watch in the past couple seasons, and you know, he's got a pitch to hit. You know, he's got a lot of different pitches. He can throw everything for a strike. He's got good chase pitches, so I think the most important thing is try to get a strike and do some damage. With
DJ LeMahieu out, it's going to be Gleyber Torres at the top of that order. What makes him the right guy to set the table?
He's been looking good all spring. You know, he came into camp in great shape. His swing was dialed in, and you know, he's a guy that, you know, he can do some damage at the top of the order. You know, you can never replace a guy like DJ LeMahieu, but you know, putting a guy in like Gleyber Torres, he can get on base, he can steal some bases, he can hit homers, he can kind of do everything is, I think, kind of the right fit for right now until DJ gets back.
Aaron, best of luck today and the rest of the way.
Thank you.
Send it back to you, Bob.
Meredith, thank you for that. You take a look at Aaron Judge's numbers since 2017. First in the majors in home runs, second in slug and WAR, fourth in on-base percentage. Mike Trout leads in slug. By the way, he's already homered in the opening game for the Angels against the Orioles. But for Aaron Judge, and Flash, you brought this up, the fact that Juan Soto and he are now paired in that lineup, how weary pitchers could be just trying to get through those two, and Judge is always so willing to take the walk and hand the baton.
Yeah, I think navigating the first inning for Valdez today, any opposing pitcher is going to be rough, but I love listening to Aaron talk to Meredith right there when he was asked, what are the expectations, what can this lineup do? There's a common theme that we're hearing from the manager and the players. We're not going to talk about it. We have to go out there and show it, and I think the captain is setting the tone. No more words. We're just going to go out there and do our thing every day and let the results speak for themselves.
I'm going to refer back to the spring training game that you and I did. I know it's spring training. I know it was the Pittsburgh Pirates, but there was a first inning where that Yankee offense just attacked. And I think that this offense is going to do that to a lot of pitchers this year. They are just going to attack from the word go. Pitchers are going to realize, I've got to navigate through Soto and Judge in the first inning, two of the best hitters in the major leagues. I think the Yankees are going to punch first a lot this season, and I think that's going to be a path to a lot of wins.
We got to take another break here on the FanDuel Yankees pregame. Coming up, Yankees hitters have had their moments against Framber Valdez, but we've also seen what he can do when he's at his best. We talk about the Astros southpaw coming up after this.